Welcome back. I'm Jay, one half of LesPlay. Echoes in the other room being awesome. And I'm here with Nose Candy Pewter, Woodland Creature Andy, Woodland Creature Archifer, Woodland Creature Axel, Woodland Creature Barbs, Woodland Creature Doge, Woodland Creature Knight, and Woodland Creature Usako. And our magnanimous DM for the night, the cocaine in and of itself, Ben. Ben, what are we playing tonight?
Woo! Tonight we're playing this wonderful adventure based on a movie. You'll never guess the name of it, but the adventure is called Cocaine Owlbear. So, folks, listen up. Something's really weird happened. Y'all are magical creatures. We're gonna go around and do introductions in a second. Y'all are magical creatures. We have a lot of people, so we're gonna try and go not expeditiously, but make sure everyone has a chance to say hi. You're in a woodland space. Y'all are creatures of nature. Everything's been normal. Your lives have been perfect so far. But then there is this hooligan, I'll say. This man. Kind of like scabs on his cheek. He's got a long black cloak, curly handlebar mustache, and a bag full of, I think it's probably at this point, 8 tricorn hats because how you rolled. And another arm, a money bag, and you can see sticking out multiple bricks of cocaine. Because I think everyone got either a tricorn hat or cocaine, except one person who got a flail, walking through the woods. And he goes, and falls over. As each of you come pick up your items, I need you to investigate this body, this person who's just fallen. Meat stick? ? Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what items you have?
There's just a
I'm
little
going off the Discord.
Kangaroo over here that has escaped from the zoo, the local zoo, which explains why she is in a woodland setting. The park people call her Karen, and the joke that they always make over the speaker is she wants to see the manager, and then the manager will come and give her a treat, and it's all very fun. She's escaped. Don't ask why or how. That's her situation. And she's seen the cocaine, and she's going to pick some up, of course, and just put that in her little pouch for later. But what's this? A human body as well. She's going to get real close, and she is indeed going to investigate. As the scout with keen senses and ability, she's going to gather information.
Karen the kangaroo.
Are we doing voices? Can the animals talk?
Absolutely. You understand each other. No problem.
Oh, how's a Karen speak? She's gonna pocket some of the cocaine, and she's gonna be like, that's a free sample. And she's gonna come over and she's gonna be like, excuse me, sir. Are you the manager? Because I'm trying to check out. I'm just going to take this. Are you dead? And she's gonna investigate to see if that person is okay or any other information.
So, through the woods there is a loud series of crunches, and from the brush emerges a very large and almost monstrous creature. Picture this, the owlbear. As he cautiously approaches, he observes the body with intent. Perhaps he would like to eat the man, or perhaps he's just curious. One thing leads to another, and he dons one of these tricorn hats. Upon doing so, a little residual of that beautiful fey dust hits his nose. Oh, good heavens! Hello, everybody! It appears we have a situation on our hands, and I think it would be best if we pooled ourselves together. Come get something from this man, and we'll see what we can do to help him or better enable ourselves.
I prefer the latter.
Very well, very well.
So, you just hear stumbling and crashing through the woods as this largest creature stumbles into the clearing. The most graceful, least graceful animal you've ever seen. Up 10 feet in the air, this moose comes charging through. And he's like, what's going on here? So, this moose charges in and is like, what's going on here? He sniffs at the body on the ground, and he's like, oh,
as this goose works its way out of the bushes, flailing its long neck all around with the smell of cocaine in the air. It knows that it has a job that it has to do to present as much of this cocaine and return it to the council for all of its council members to take over the world.
Hey, hey, hey. How y'all doing?
Hey!
I'm feeling a little shocked right now. Having an absolutely crabtacular day. I don't know how I got here with the forest creatures, but here I am. I'm going to skitter on over there, check out this guy, see what he's got in his pockets. I'm smaller than the rest of you, so I'll make a good pickpocket, I'm sure.
Beneath the brush and the broken leaves and the debris of the forest, there was a very particularly sneaky snack. There was no sound, there was no announcement of his arrival. Simply a soft rustling of grass as it meanders its way toward the gathering of random other wildlife. It didn't feel safe, it didn't feel happy with its previous human companions or captors as it came to view them. So, seeing one on the ground inspired its interest, and as it made its way toward the gathering, it slinked its little head in the creature's pockets, feeling for a pulse, trying to see if this human was, a threat or what was going on here. And as it dips its little head into the man's pocket, it gets just a little whiff of that magic dust, and as the snake jolts up onto its, if it had haunches, onto its half body, I suppose, the little beady eyes start peering around at everybody. Hello, my name's Slithers, and I know one of you has some more of this good shit, and I want it. And it just sort of stares around expectantly at this point. It's a snake, right? All it does is sit in its tank, just get fed and admired, and it's used to just being pampered. So it's fully expecting somebody in the area is going to cough up some more cocaine. So as others introduce themselves, there's just a snake occasionally just kind of twitching, like it's going to snap at you, but it's just kind of looking around like it knows there's more cocaine here and it's going to find it. It has a hat apparently, so it dipped its head into the person's pocket, and this man was very artistic, and he very much appreciates the arts and crafts. So there was a little thimble for some reason in his pocket, and this snake has a little thimble on its head. It's got a little hat.
So yet another goose comes slowly walking out of the brush, but this goose is walking kind of distinguished, almost like he thinks he owns the place. Sir Goosery III Esquire comes walking out, and he comes from a long line of legal representation for the council. So he shows up, and he's very curious for a goose, and really wants to see what this guy has in his pocket. However, before Sir Goosery went to Goose Academy, or I'm sorry, University, to get his Juris Doctor in legal practice.
Oh my gosh.
He was, as a matter of fact, kind of an aggressive goose. So he's kind of stout, and he's kind of ripped for a goose, and he's used to, back in the day, kind of using his muscle to get what he wanted. Then he decided to take the high road and be educated in how he approached things. So Sir Goosery is going to come out and check out what this guy has in his pockets, and he's very, very interested in this shiny ball and chain looking thing that this guy happens to have. So he's going to snatch that up because that looks like it's going to really play well with his backup plan of being the muscle of the group. Honk.
Can our resident bard give us some Hootie in the Blow?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the blow.
I totally missed out on that. Hold on, I choked on my water with that honk. Out of the tree flaps this flapping sound, and this creature of psychedelic color, crazy looking, owl goes and lands on top of this body. Who is this? Who are you? And it turns its head to the side, like inquisitively, and then it turns its head 360 degrees and looks at all of you. Who? And it's almost like different voices are coming out of it, and then suddenly more owls flock down and around, but they're kind of keeping a little bit distant. And it's like they're exchanging looks, like they're communicating without speaking. It's really creepy, actually. And then he looks down, and he coughs out a hairball, what looks like a hairball. It's an owl pellet of like mouse fur matted together to make room, because he sees a little pouch, and he snatches it up and swallows it whole.
Oh my god.
Mine?
Ooh, good heavens.
That was mine.
Already the crab.
Mine. Ours.
Listen, I'm
Ours.
here first, and you're all cutting the line.
This isn't a Wendy's, ma'am.
Absolutely is. And this is the snow cone.
As you folks gain sentience through the use of this cocaine, as you folks approach, the man kind of like throws up his arm in a last straw of like trying to protect his stash. Hand falls down, popping a balloon full of cocaine in the air. Each of you sniffing, investigating what was a Disney fairy tale story of the moose, the geese, the random crab, and so many other friends innocently sniffing around, investigating, and sniff in this wonderful amount of magical cocaine. You gain sentience, magic, you all have magical spells now, you have your amazing items, but as you go through this person's stuff and adorn his gear, you find a map. Gaining sentience, you can read said map and see several places of interest. Now, there's something really important to mention. Now that you've got a whiff of cocaine, you know it is power. And you need more. Some of you grab hats. Some of you grab cocaine. You might not know that each other have extra bits of cocaine. Some of you will survive longer than others. But each of you know you need more of this delicious stuff. We're gonna start running into town.
I do believe I do need more of this.
Who has one? Who?
You
So
folks
are we just moving, Ben, or we're waiting for more prompts?
You folks are making your way into town.
Okay.
You can decide where to
Okay.
go. If as you approach the sides of the forest, you see the town. Each of you know where the town is. Innately, you've known to avoid it because they hunt you out. And as you approach the edge of the forest, you can see you're not quite where you are. We'll say you're more like southwest. So you're off the map right now. But I want you folks to see the map. You see guards at the entrance of a fence line. It seems like they're hooligans. They are protecting this town or area. I'll tell you that if someone were to make me one of those D6 rolls, I'll tell you what you know about this area. Who would like to make the first roll of... Oh, damn!
Dang.
Throw him on the
All
table.
right.
Tell me everything.
Damn. Okay, well,
My God.
unfortunately, Moose, I need you to take a frustration. So at the bottom of your screen, I need you to press the 1 button. And someone named Axel. The Moose, Ark, and Axel both need to take a frustration.
So you hit the button and I use ability.
Mm-hmm, and usability. Thinking about humans. You get a little bit frustrated as you try to think about where have I seen them. It's hard to say. Not Axel, Zombie. You know that there used to be many loud creatures with 2 bright eyes that would travel these very flat paved paths, and they were loud, and they were cars, but they stopped years ago.
Stopped years ago.
Almost in lore. Yeah. So you see guards. It's like unusual seeing so many humans in one place, but you see 6 guards at the entrance of some kind of fence line. Is it a town? Is it a military base? It's hard to say.
I think it's a cult that has thrown away technology.
That's good.
It's
That's great.
quite astute, young Karen.
My main concern is this horse. Because, oh my gosh, it's just like me. It was captured its whole life, and we should help it escape. I'm like victimized, and looking at this horse makes me feel that way again. So we should save it.
If we let it loose, that might trample some other people, and we can get more of this coke.
You have a little loose.
Browsers.
Thanks.
Browsers.
Thing.
White nosers.
So, do you folks want to try and save? So you have to get past the fence line to save the horse. I'm gonna move you folks over a little bit.
Yeah,
to
so
the
we're over
corner.
here,
Oh,
right?
thank you. I was confused. I was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm so sorry.
have the
It's on
horse
me.
help us in the fight.
If you want to go up and like talk to the fence line and yell at the horse, you can absolutely try to do so. You'll need to roll 2d6 against your animal instincts. That's your top blue bar to see if you succeed.
Oh, 2d6?
Yep, it's
Who?
the number 3 item. If
Who
you
is
click
this
number 3 at the bottom of your
raccoon?
tray.
Who?
Amazing. So you see a horse kind of like out like in a pasture past the fence line. Just kind of like kicking the dirt. You know, it's really a shame because this fence is really small. Like it's probably got like 16 square feet of area to roam through. It looks like a sad little baby with a blanket on its back. Do you try and talk through it through the fence line?
Absolutely do. I say, join us, trapped brethren, and together we will defeat the humans!
Huh? Do you mean to say? You mean to say that I could run free?
That's right. The bourgeoisie have lived too long in the sun. It is now time for the animal proletariat to overthrow them and their monstrous ways and teach them what real power is.
Yes, I say, seize the means of production, my friend.
Moose is confused and moves closer.
So how is this conversation happening? Is there just random animal noises going back and forth? Or like,
Yes,
what's
in
happening?
reality. Go ahead.
The humans 100% like after like 10 minutes of like banter back and forth, like these are probably not quick conversations being coked up, or maybe they're really fast. You hear like an errant gunshot in the air, like that should scare away the vermin.
As when that gunshot goes off, can I do a startled sprint?
You
Oh,
can use
I
the
have-
future.
Oh, I have a
Like
plan.
that feels weird.
Yes, you're gonna bum rush one of these fucking guards.
I mean, they shot a gun. I am startled.
Gasp. The horse talks back as you're doing this. Yes. Go ahead and make a dice roll against your how are you trying to attack them? Like you're rushing up to them. Are you gonna scratch your eyes out? Are you gonna fumble for the gun? What are you trying to do?
I try and run over them.
Try and run over them. So you're okay. So okay. So this is we're playing. What's the joke about the game that's in the White House basement with the ball? You roll the ball and you roll down a bunch of pins. I can't remember the fucking name of this
Not
stupid
true.
sport.
Bowling?
True American.
Bowling. Yes. Are you gonna bowl? Thank you.
I was
Ben's
trying to think of
actually-
something obscure.
I was gonna say crochet.
Ben's
Parcheesi.
got dementia.
Croquet and crochet.
Bocce ball?
Yeah.
Bocce
Sorry,
ball.
Ben. Sorry, Ben. Sorry.
We got you. We got you.
No,
Yes.
don't apologize. The DM's got dementia at the ripe old age of 31. It's perfect.
Got
So
Such a
you're gonna
good
bum rush these fucking guards and try to bowling ball knock them over?
Yes. I'm startled. There's a gunshot. I'm running startled towards them.
It's a stampede!
Wait, this
Andy,
voice.
it's a 2. That
It's a
succeeds.
stampede.
Of one.
Trouble. So why doesn't one of you just fly over and talk to him?
I was gonna say, can I like fly over behind them while this is happening?
Moose doesn't
100%.
talk well.
I have
100%.
wings.
Do it.
I was
Is
gonna
there
have
actually
to,
a knife?
As there's a
He has a flail.
I have a flail.
Dope. Yes. So, bolt. So you hear the horse in order. The horse goes, Black Nettie, and rushes over. You knock over, let's say like easily, like all of the guards are knocked over, caught off guard. Goose goes behind them with a flail. What are the rest of you doing?
Yeah. And I say, tally ho! Right before I swing it.
Jesus.
I'm an educated goose.
I'd like to take this moment to look around to my fellow woodland creatures who aren't attacking the guards and be like, in this moment, we can slowly go around the fence, take use of this distraction, and acquire more of this powder which we so crave. And I try to kind of like lead them around the distraction.
No, absolutely. Fuck that. As the primary enforcer of this party, I'm going to go between the moose's legs. I'm going to go on at the first fucking guard that I can see.
Nutmeg.
And I start
the
pecking at this
peck him in
bitch's
the balls?
nose. No, his fucking nose. I want his nose. Just his nose.
kangaroo will also try to fight.
Do we have
Make me those
Probably
rolls.
Kangaroos are
turkey-
good at fighting.
Which one?
Do we have
1d6?
do we have like spell slots or like what are we doing
Oh,
for
yeah,
magics here?
You can use spells. If you want to use spells, tell me what spell you're using.
How many?
Oh yeah, I was just asking if it was a resource or like we have a slot or is it just kind of at
How
will?
many uses of our animal skill do we get?
I'll bullshit one every 10 minutes. Like, as long as you're
All right.
reasonable about it.
Word.
Awesome.
real lifetime or
I mean, we're powered by cocaine.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm casting my neon nunchucks.
I will do that. I will do that next round if anyone lives.
I'll do my kicks of fury, and I'll probably yell at whoever said to go around the fence, and I'll be like, "Fuck that! Let's get in there and hawk Tua on them."
oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I'm going to try to just make sure the horse can get out because I don't know if we've opened the fence yet.
Oh no.
Moose sees what's happening and just pretends to be a happy little tree. After running through the guards, he just stands at this corner, and he is a happy little tree.
What does Happy Little Tree do again? I forget.
Roll the cast. You can perfectly impersonate a tree as long as you don't move or speak.
Amazing. Okay, so you hawk to it, you stab, you peck, and someone else is freeing the horse out of their cage. Each of the guards kind of look up, and one of them kind of goes, "Oh, that's a Bob Ross painting."
Think I have to roll for it?
Just to see if something stupid happens. I just want you to roll to see if something stupid happens, but y'all are succeeding. Are you killing the guards, or are you just incapacitating them?
It's a flail for me.
Murder.
I don't think that's a fucking aim to wound weapon.
Take no prisoners!
One guard
Murder
dead. We'll say the
hobos.
peck kills another one. How do you kill the other ones?
Pet kills another.
Leave no witnesses!
I'm doing kicks of fury.
Takes a fury.
Yeah.
Wait, so Ben doesn't know. Kangaroos are like they're weak pieces of shit, right? Like they don't have any muscle. That's
No,
true.
that's
Right?
not.
That's canonically true.
Absolutely not true.
That's not
the
true.
Have
complete
you never seen
opposite,
a cartoon
dude.
where they box
The complete opposite.
with their feet?
Kangaroos
It's the complete
are
opposite.
terrifying murder machines. They
I've
get up
only
on their
known like
back
kangaroo
tail.
history.
They're 99.99% muscle, and the other half makes babies.
Oh,
And they're fucking insane. Dude, Google
99.9
fight
in the other
right
half.
now. Google kangaroo
God.
muscles right now,
oh,
and just
oh.
That's
try
horrible.
not
Jack
to
as
sound
fuck.
too shocked.
Yeah, Knight. If you can, you're putting things in chat, but if you can make that NSFW, I'm intimidated. We're just two are gone.
Yes, you see that shit?
Okay, so
They're not
Outback
okay.
Steakhouse does not substitute high school education, folks.
These things will fuck you up, and they have fucked people up a lot. A lot of people think it's hilarious. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get kicked," and then like some organ gets out of place by the kick, and then they go to the hospital because they were stupid and they thought that it'd be funny to fight a kangaroo.
Hashtag eating an organ.
Mhm.
I will strive to get my GED one day. Now, I think we have a crab and an owl around. What are they doing?
A
I'm
crab?
avoiding people.
Crab?
I'm making
right?
sure that nobody steps on me. Thank you. I'm a little bit paranoid about this, you know? I'm small. But I move fast. So I got that going for me, which is nice.
Which is that?
One
You have a
kind of
hammock?
one
Is that what
one
What
that
is
goes
that?
out like
I
I'm
had
going
crabs
towards a
once.
horse. So fast. I'm going towards a horse. So fast.
So the sneaky snack is also a supervisor because that also starts with S, and he fashions himself the brains of the operation. So he's kind of just slinking around as all this crazy stuff's going on. He's just kind of slithering toward the pen here with the horse in it, observing the others and the release of the captive and keeping an eye on the combat at the same time. But they're screaming and people are being packed to death, so he's in his happy place. Everything's as it should be.
I'm
Amazing.
keeping a real close eye on the snake, and if an owl could lick its beak, this owl would be licking
Oh,
its beak.
oh no! I
Oh,
was gonna
no.
ask about that. Oh god.
Moose says, tree.
So on Hootie and the Blow, we're just gonna fade to black that one of them, the one who pulls out like a can of Old Bay, is like, "Proud." Dead. You've stormed the castle gates, as it were. There's a fence, steel fence. You make it through. The gate is open for the horse. The horse runs out and just for the sake of it, just stomps. Bam, bam, bam. Those people were never nice to me. On them, you find someone finds another bag of cocaine, as we have a cute little. Hey, DCL, who are you playing tonight? A Tanuki flies
Tanuki!
down. So as the Tanuki comes down and kind of grabs that bag of cocaine, DCL, what else do you have on you? Do you have any? I don't remember what your items are. Do you have a fancy hat?
I don't
Or
remember
coat.
either.
You do have a coat. Are you in black leathers? What kind of badass Tanuki are you?
It's a cardigan. It's an old cardigan that's falling apart a little bit. And she's got a cane too, you know, because she's old as shit and just flew down. So,
Oh.
yeah, she'll just look around and wave hi to everyone and sip some tea.
Amazing. As you folks make your way through this area, you snoop through the bodies. You find like the 1-2 bags of cocaine, kind of recharged for a little bit. However, there's more to be done. It's not enough to sustain you. You know that you have to make your way farther through town in order to
Wait, hang
get
on.
the good stuff.
Is the horse gonna hang out with us?
Yeah, the horse will hang out with you.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna give him my bag of cocaine.
I want to see the crab ride the horse.
No, I'm riding the horse, bitch.
No.
Hey, Peter's here.
I've been here.
I'm just happy.
Who's
We
that
haven't
raccoon?
we haven't heard you at all.
Look, Really? since we
No.
didn't wind up with a unicorn in the party, I can levitate things. So whoever's riding the horse, I'm gonna send you on an adventure.
I offer the horse a ride.
Chad.
We just met.
Would you like a ride?
Moose, horse, raccoon.
I need someone to roll me a d6 to find what area you go into next as you move down this road. Lordy lord.
Oh,
Alright, fuck it. It's this one. Ben is. Oh my god, this is gonna be.
Oh no.
Ooh, airport.
Airport.
They don't fly.
Plane.
Motherfucker.
All I see is
There
a
you
black
pointed-
screen.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it just takes a second. Okay, I'll wait.
Okay. It's not the worst view in the world. Cool.
Must be
Cool.
the backyard of the Habs.
Yes. So as you folks make your way, you're probably more like, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna delete the maps. The
Making
walls.
our way downtown.
Walking fast.
Bases passed.
And I'm fall down.
You folks make your way alongside the stables where the horse was. and there's a little gate, and you make your way past the little gate, and it turns out there's even bigger metal monsters than you've seen before. And, you just look at them, and they look old, like they haven't been used in a long time, except for one. The gray one in the middle looks like it has been positioned in a place of importance in the middle of a field of asphalt.
That's our ticket out of town, guys.
Are you gentlemen and gentlewomen thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes,
And I can
I want
totally
more of
drive
this.
it.
Probably
Powder.
not.
I can
I
totally
believe we
drive
should
that.
fly this directly to the source of this mystical powder.
Why?
I can fly.
Transcend the woods.
Hang on.
Where's the powder
Are we
come
all gonna
from?
We
fit?
can fly. We can fly.
We
Yes,
can all do
certainly.
it together.
Is there a
Every
bigger
single
aircraft
one
that
of
we can
us
all get
have,
on together?
like a piece
We
of
need
our
like
body on the steering wheel.
Ben lied. It's the white one.
Yes, just beyond the small gray one, my friend. There is quite a accommodating aircraft.
Hang on, I got a tool for this. Hang on, but I can draw a big ol' arrow. The map's up to date now. You folks manage to walk up the plank of the plane. That's not the hard part, but you folks manage to go into the cockpit, and you have a couple of your flight experts attempt
Moose.
to do what exactly?
Moose,
All right.
Moose grabs the yolk in his mouth and just starts wiggling it.
Did the last
Okay.
pilot leave a flight manifest?
Or what?
So you gotta roll me 2 of those d6, but if I right-click your character, if I right-click you, that tells me what you have to roll. This is an intelligence-based check of flying a plane. You have to roll 2 or less.
Ah. Okay.
I didn't do that though.
You did not. Axel,
I did roll 2.
While the moose is wrangling the yoke, the snake is kind of emerges from one of the vents in the cockpit and says, "All gas, no brakes," and wraps itself around the throttle and just pushes the throttle to maximum. So as soon as the plane starts, we're going full tilt, and it's coiled around it. If anybody tries to touch the throttle, you're gonna have a problem with the snake. So whenever this thing goes on, it's going full bore.
Sounds like a job for our owl friend.
I would like Albert to attempt to use his cunning to try to press like the buttons required to make the plane turn on. For core association.
hey. I like that. I like that a lot. So you managed to push the green buttons. I don't know what those are, but you pushed the green buttons.
There you go.
And then we have a fail. You already described your failure. The failure is that you just fucking throttle that thing out. And that plane goes from, I'm going to gently warm up, to...
Hell
The
yeah!
plane kind of shakes a little bit as it's trying to figure out, like, what's going on. And someone is expertly managing to pull gently up on the yoke to prepare the plane for takeoff.
Moose.
Tally ho, gentlemen. This flight will be departing shortly.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
This is terrifying.
Oh, I'm so
one
glad
of
the
the
horse is on with this.
And I'm just gonna say DCL's on the wing as a mad MLS. Let's see what be inside. You can be inside, doesn't matter. You folks manage to spend a few minutes as the plane manages to, and the door is still open, but you manage to take off and the autopilot is on, taking you to parts
And the-
unknown.
And the throttle is full.
The throttle is full.
And the throttle is full. You're going at full speed.
Let's go.
How do you folks
Let's go.
react to going in a plane?
It's not quite like flying on your own accord, but it'll do.
I like this place.
This is
The ground is
tripping me
the
out,
ground is
bro.
I'd like an alcoholic drink before we take off. I already need to use the bathroom. I don't like that the seatbelt signs are on, and I need nuts. I need nuts.
You don't
need
have a
nuts.
drink coupon.
Moose tries
I'm
to
gonna
get us there
Eat the nuts. I'm
faster.
gonna put the nuts in my mouth, and I need that. So.
Moose
Heyo.
uses his
She likes nuts in her mouth.
accidentally cast a spell. Fast lane. Life in the Fast Lane is a spell. It
What?
roll to cast manipulates time for a brief moment, allowing the caster to take on an extra action,
What?
like moving the plane faster or automatically evading an attack.
Absolutely, you can absolutely move the plane faster. But did someone say they needed nuts in their mouth? Can you make me an animal check? That's 2d6 L8. Whoever makes the roll to see if you can find the stash of nuts and champagne. This is a
Yes.
fancy ass plane.
I don't have any
Yes.
nuts. I've got a cloaca.
Just tell me what to tell me what to roll. Drink,
Click the
drink, no, drink for that fucking shit. Drink,
Click
everybody.
3 at the bottom.
3 at the bottom. When
Tell me
you
more.
say, I don't know what you mean by that. When you say 3 at the bottom,
It's pretty
well,
It's a macro.
If you
it
if you look at
works.
yeah. Joe, the number 3 did a thing.
It absolutely did,
Oh,
and it was at the bottom, and it was the number 3. Eating my
I'm
words.
so sorry. You don't actually find nuts. You find you're a buff ass kangaroo. I'm so sorry.
That's
We
right.
managed to find our Oreo cookies. I'm so sorry.
I don't
You're
want
gonna get fat.
cookies.
You want
Okay,
cookies?
I don't want cookies. I asked for nuts, and I'm not getting them. And I
You-
just want
you rip
everybody
off
to
doors.
know that this is the worst and only flight I've ever been on.
The worst and only flight.
It's going to be a quick one.
I'm gonna
Thank
leave.
heavens.
I'm gonna try
Yes.
to rip open the door and send us all tumbling out into the sky because of the air
my-
pressure.
And we never closed the door.
You never closed the door.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
all just chilling.
Joke's on you.
Flap, 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 flap.
I imagine all of our hands are like trying to keep our hats on our heads too, like one pressure.
Are people actually jumping out of the plane
Who
midair?
has hands?
Moose
in this
is
economy?
Moose is gripping onto the yoke harder than ever.
The owlbear's hanging on to like one of those masks that dangle down.
I'm
Just
still trying to
trying
read
to
the
stay steady.
manifest.
Computer's yelling like, level out, level out. And there's someone in the back of the plane who wakes up. There is one person on board, and he comes out and yells, "There's a motherfucking snake, horse, duck,
Snake on the plane. Snake on a
parakeet, goose, kangaroo,
Oh, maybe he has some nuts.
owlbear, and moose on this motherfucking plane."
Seize
And
his
he's-
nuts.
Oh, God.
We're here Monday to Friday.
He's about to stomp on the crab.
He wants
No, no,
Throw him out.
There was a llama for a second. I was gonna do a spit attack, but I'm not a llama.
You're gonna throw him out of the back of the plane. Let's say the back door's open. You're just gonna throw him out the back of the plane.
Throw him
See
out
if
of the
he
plane.
flies.
Well,
Do you
is there
roll a
anything you want
spell?
to get from him?
I would like to roll a spell. I will cast Gord's Gravity Gall and
Based.
Oh my God.
float his ass out the plane.
Amazing. Do you roll me those 2d6 just to see how well you succeed? Right on the money. It's kind of like it's hard to push him because he's like resisting a little bit, but as soon as he loses one hand, oh, and he gets sucked right out of the plane.
Go ahead.
After a few minutes, the plane starts to slow down, even though your hand's not on the accelerator? Question mark. It starts to automatically start to decel and start to slow down as the plane's yoke. I know you're pulling on it, but it's trying to pull in a little bit. It's trying to pull in. Dusty, or sorry, not Dusty.
You could.
Who is Moose? That is Dusty. Dusty, do you let it pull you down?
I
Dusty,
think Ark
wait.
is the moose.
I am so sorry, Ark. I'm so sorry.
Ark is Moose. Dusty is
Oh.
Snake.
Oh yeah, okay. I was just trying to make sure
Doja's
that. All right,
snack.
yeah. So
Yeah.
sorry, the throttle is casually leaning backward of its own accord, is what you're saying?
Yeah, the plane wants to land.
Gotcha. Well, the Sneck has now realized that despite the ground as being close to it, the entire ground that it's on has casually moved up. It didn't understand the concept of a plane, so it's just on
Ooh.
higher ground now, and it doesn't like heights very much. So as the throttle starts to ease back and the ground, not ground, starts to go toward the actual ground, this pleases the snake. So it will allow the throttle to kind of ease back to a more relaxed position and allow the plane to descend.
You land on, like, you two land on, we're switching to like a kind of like spooky horror-esque thing, where like you land in the back of a quiet little area, behind a school, and the plane lands about, like, we'll say like a quarter mile away. It was close to landing, a quarter mile away on the track field. It's gonna take you folks a few minutes to catch up, but DCL and Zombie, i.e. Karen, are currently at the school. They land. Whoosh, you hear some cackling screams ahead in this building. You're in a different area. These smells are not familiar to you.
No, but I do recognize the distinct smell of teenagers because I'm from the zoo.
You folks manage to disembark the plane as the doors are open as it lands and prepares to take off again as the throttle is still somewhat engaged. No idea where it's going, but if you want to, you can disembark as DCL and Zombie are preparing to do quote-unquote shenanigans.
I wouldn't call it that. I would say a dinner. A feast.
Feast. Amazing.
Look, all I know is the snake just wants to stay on the ground, hates heights, it wants off with the plane. If this is where the plane is and the ground's nearby, the snake's off the plane. I know it's against the law. Snake's got to be on the plane, but in this case, the snake is not on the plane.
You could have had dinner.
Air fried children nuggets.
What? I thought I'm sorry. Did we just clarify that the plane was disembarking here temporarily?
You
Yeah.
you have the ability to get off the plane. Yeah, I'm fucking around. You can get off the plane. Everyone gets off the plane.
Okay.
Going
Gotcha.
on
Railroad.
dinner.
Everyone gets off the plane.
Damn.
How to skewer these children.
Whether you go in the school to murder children is your choice, but you are no longer on the plane, and it's probably about an hour back to your part of the woods. Your choice.
When Moose was a wee moose, he heard two humans walking through the woods. Those humans were talking about some sort of game with hoops, and he sees through these windows a game with hoops. And it was said to him that it was played by people that were tall, and he is a tall moose. He goes in the window.
Yeah.
He's going to go play basketball with himself.
Moose plays basketball. Anyone who wants to play basketball who is on the plane, 100% can. Zombie and DCL, are you folks going to sneakily predatorially find the kids?
Like that?
Bless. As you enter the school, there's a couple busted windows. It looks like it's a little bit aged. I'll do that soundtrack. We've gone through this place quite a bit. You go into the school, and there's a couple like broken windows, and you manage to like scurry through the front door. It squeaks a little bit, but you manage to go in, and you hear the kids say, "Dad mixes chemicals all day with the things that he makes. I bet you I can make a fucking super volcano with the things in this science lab in like 10 minutes." Somehow as animals, you can understand this. You hear them saying things. What they're saying doesn't make sense. It's a volcano. But you hear them loudly embellishing in a room just north of you as you're scurrying around, preparing to eat them.
Making more white powder. I know it.
Are they white?
Okay,
What the?
you
like
all are
them?
sneaky.
Or the powder?
Either or. I thought we were
I'd-
gonna make some more powder out of them for a second.
These,
I'd,
these children are Breaking Bad. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I'd like to use my cunning to determine what the hell they're doing.
So as you Hootie, kind of like your head kind of like extends, your neck extends like 3 feet up in the air as Hootie does, and kind of looks through the window of the science lab. I know that there's fucking food there. It looks like after it's a science lab. And you see that there's 2 bricks of cocaine, but their faces are clean. This is a PG event, obviously. They are mixing this white powder into a cauldron and seeing what happens when you mix it with random chemicals in a science lab. Totally safe to do.
I'd like to raise an eyebrow at this and cast Firestarter.
Oh my god.
I will set the children on fire!
Oh my god.
I need to be marinated first, damn it!
Guys, we let the right one in.
This guy has chemicals in his hand in a cauldron.
Oh no.
Explosion and thrown backwards against the wall behind him. These two folks thrown off and looking at each other like, what the fuck just happened? Did he fuck up? What was that sound? They're confuzzled. You have enough time to make a decision about what the rest of you in this room, in this area, want to do before shit goes down.
Cross our fingers and toes.
Owlbear's feeling very intelligent with his Diet Coke, and he's inspired by the moose who chased his dreams to play basketball. So he approaches the workshop and begins trying to just invent something off the cuff with the materials laying around.
You have soldering irons, you have welding torch, you have saws. Make me a you're gonna make a roll against your greed there. So you have to roll 3 or less to make whatever contraption you were trying to make, and I'm absolutely terrified for this.
Okay.
This is
So we
exciting.
didn't specify what you're making, which makes it all the worse.
Moose has already gone through 6 balls, accidentally puncturing each of them with his antlers.
Oh.
Sorry, I do need you to roll the dice to see if you
Right.
fail.
So
60
hard.
The greed button is for only when you do fail.
Ooh, that
Alert,
works.
you succeed. You succeed.
Ooh.
You're fine. So we have a couple of folks who are about to eat some children. Before that happens, there's a couple of people who exit the plane and were playing basketball. Is that right? What are the rest of you who are not actively murdering children doing? I mean, totally adults.
So, the snack's owner often wore a suit, and it saw suits on the wall of his office, so it's slithering around the desks looking for that sweet corporate cocaine inside the desks.
Okay, I need you to make a roll for that. Your call as to whether you're doing greed or like intelligence, trying to determine where.
Oh,
Sorry, which
it's
one are you?
it's 100% green on the snake.
Okay.
I will
God,
push the
there's
button.
so many creatures on this board. Yeah, go for it. Go. Make the 2d6 roll. Goose is the moose is getting exercise in. 100% you succeed. Yes, you absolutely succeed. Tell me like you're in this classroom, but you managed to find cocaine. Like, we'll say like, there's a bag of cocaine with a couple bricks for you. Where did you find it?
So, it's inside the teacher's desk, like where there's normally like a small tray where you can just like pull out like pens and other stuff that nobody ever actually uses because they always just put it in a cup on their desk. That tray pulled out and just kind of layered in there all nice and flat. So it contours with the desks were a couple of small bricks of cocaine. Could just be baking powder. I don't know. I'm a snake, but it looks pretty familiar and. I need some more of that magic dust.
If you smell it, maybe you'll know.
That's what
Absolutely.
I'm saying.
With his tongue.
The professor known as the chemist 100% stuffed cocaine in this thing. But to be clear, you have a lot of cocaine. Are you gonna go all in on this?
Oh yes.
Gorge.
No. Oh yes. I'm slithering my whole body through the snow like a mole, but with cocaine.
He's playing basketball. Actually, he was running some shuttle runs for a minute, just to see how fast he is. He's fucking fast. So I don't know if you guys noticed about the moose or not, because the push to talk wasn't working super well earlier. But moose was actually raised by deer. So moose is fast as fuck.
How are you dribbling or throwing the ball? Are you using like your antlers to throw it? Are you dribbling like with your head up and down?
Chin. Like
chin ball.
Like he'll get it started with like a leg, generally his left leg because he's left hoofed, obviously. He'll start the ball dribbling with that, and then like once it gets high enough, like you know the 6, 7, 8 feet that it takes to get to his chin, then he uses his chin from there.
Amazing. You walk around dribbling around. Yep, your left leg, your chin. You try to do some trick shots and try to do some new things with your antlers. You try to move your butt. Oh my god, I'm a 800-pound beast. Butt's bad. Don't try to bump it with your butt. That's bad. Chin. Yep, save it. 3-pointer. Damn, you're impressive.
So he dribbles with his chin. I'm sorry. He dribbles with his
100%.
chin. If he ever shoots,
Does what?
he's a butt shooter.
He's a
chin
chin
dribbler. He's a butt shooter.
Right.
Listen, I'm gonna need a roll for that. I'm gonna need a roll. Or, drinks. Everyone drinks for that. For that free
For a
3-pointer.
butt shooter.
Hell
For
yeah.
a butt shooter.
That booty though.
A 1? Bless. Yes, you do.
Butt shooter.
Yes, you do. That is a success. Well
Silly
done.
Billy.
Damn. So we go back to the classroom, the chemistry lab, and you hear that explosion. David gets thrown across across the room, and the two guys go in tandem. To David, what happened, bro? As a firebolt erupts in the room. What, Usako and team, what happens next as this firebolt bolt goes off? Ben's broken.
The kids catch on fire.
The kids right there
Obviously.
catch on fire.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna flap in all of me's. Me. And we're gonna screech. And distract. Create a distraction. As if them being on fire is not enough distraction, we're gonna create a cacophony of overly dramatic screeching that bewilder and confuse them.
My fucking god.
I love it. They are terrified, on fire, and screaming through the room. They try to make their way towards this corner. Like, David, get the fuck up, man! They try to pick up their friend David. I don't know where David went. Oh, there's David. And they try to jump on this cabinet, this table. They try to bang get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! And it takes them a solid 3 tries to be like, no, this one, come over here! And they're trying to avoid you as they try to run out on fire. Are you trying to kill them?
Yeah, you better run!
Make me a roll. 2d6 against your. You have to do a 3 or less to succeed at scratching the shit out of their ankles as an ankle biter.
2d6.
Yep, it is the bottom of your thing. Yep. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Moose, not Moose. Black Betty, bam da wham, is blocking the doorway, and I'm sorry. It looks like there's a bunch of people, to include a goose and a kangaroo, around that last guy. What's going on there?
I'm still trying to bite a chunk of arm flesh. out of
Yeah,
my
you go
herbivore.
high, I go low, and I start biting at its ankle bones.
Mhm.
Make me some
And
rolls.
do that goose hiss thing.
Um,
And I don't have a soundbite for it.
Axel has to beat a 4. Zombie has to beat a 3. That's okay. I got you.
Nice. Anyway, I didn't beat it because I got over.
How'd you fail at punching someone in the face?
How do I fail doing it?
Mhm.
You mean how do I feel kicking them in the back and trying to get them to fall down?
Yep.
So I get back on my tail to lift my legs up to kick at the person's back, but my legs go at the same speed as the person running ahead, so I actually hit nothing. And because I was prepared for contact and did not contact, I kind of get off balance and I slip in a weird way. And so now I'm sliding forward as if I were on a slip and slide on this very well waxed public school floor. Just a coked up kangaroo, legs, limbs flailing, fresh and confused. No noise, eerily eerily silent as this gigantic Australian body just whooshes forward on the ground.
My lord, these things are fucked. I think, like, listen, I love you all a lot. I really, really do. I love you so much. So much. But we're gonna fade to black for a moment. The kids are gone. That was cool. And we're all outside of the school.
Alright.
I don't know what happened, but hey, we are all fed, question mark, on cocaine or people. I don't know, but
You
that
really
was
didn't want to kill
great.
those kids.
Sometimes both.
And I get the impression we were supposed to eat the kids.
I feel like the DM did not like that. That's alright.
It was like veal though.
Joe.
It was good.
It was just a joke.
High
We
in
don't care
iron.
about taking it too far. We honestly, we're chill. We have adult humans.
I
to
just
eat.
wanted their cocaine.
I know, right?
Sure.
He did
cocaine
a
too.
fireball on the cocaine.
It was
Sure.
just the children.
Oh.
Everyone who participated has, yes, you have cocaine. Congratulations.
Yay.
Does Moose have cocaine?
Moose was. Does anyone allow Moose a line of cocaine?
Moose.
Um,
Cocaine?
So
I'll give him
when
some off my pinky.
so when the snake emerged from
Moose.
the sack of cocaine, the moose could smell the snake and just coincidentally get a nice bump of some good white goodness from the scales and the
You're so
lengthy
doused.
You know what? That's actually perfect. The snake is a long line. You got a nice long line off of the snake.
Snake line
I
of
wish
moose is
there-
good for moose.
Oh, I'll
I
take
can't.
some of that.
It's against my religion.
Will you?
So we do, in spirit, we do have our 2 geese. Absolutely, our flocks of geese. Axel's many flocks of geese. Many. So, hear me out. So we're approaching the end of this adventure where you folks kind of step out of the school and you're looking for more cocaine. You have the map and you know you're close to the last place. How do you know? Are you reading the map? Are you doing smells? How do you folks find the last area?
Read the map to try to see the stuff.
Nah.
Moose
I'm
stumbles
a
around.
guider. I'm pretty sure I could help out here.
As the scout.
Why is there somebody circling the map a lot?
Oh, it's weird of Ben to do.
It's very
Yeah.
strange. Moose stumbles towards. Do not tangle with the merch wife.
So
To the wife.
I have the raccoon's uncanny knack for finding valuable items in the most unexpected places, thus granting an advantage in scavenging for resourcefulness, i.e. cocaina.
I.e. cocaine. Between the map
Cocaina.
and your innate knowledge, y'all managed to find the last area. So what happens now is you folks find your way across towards a fence line. No sounds. Eerily. Occasionally there's the errant sound of a gunshot every once in a while. You feel innate fear as you enter this area. Fence line, barbed wire, you touch it and your hands prickle as they start to bleed. You don't feel the pain, coked up with your superpowers of white. Below? I should have said superpowers of below. Belas. You just know that you hate barbed wire. You only manage to congregate on one area that doesn't include any barbed wire, the front gate. The gate is closed. How do you folks want to enter?
How tall is the gate?
Aerial assault.
I dig under it.
Aerial.
So the snake is going to stretch itself between 2 of the nearby light poles and use the super stretch racial ability, and it's going to offer to sling someone over the fence.
Damn, that's
Moose
generous.
volunteers for being slung over the fence by Snick.
You were going to
Moose.
snap. You were going to snap the snack if you tried to fling a moose.
So I am gonna look around for any kind of wildlife, plant life, because if I find some plant life around, I can do my magic spell, which is called Ivy League, and I can roll to cast plant life into a ladder, and everybody can climb over the fence.
The owlbear knocks on the checkpoint door.
The moose tries to open the door. Just like
Knocking on the
open,
door.
just opens the door.
Cool. Order of operations. The ladder creates roots down into the foundation of the earth, digging deep, seeking earth, and holds the door in place. Then the door tries to be opened. It kind of wiggles against the ladder, which is now holding it in place. Knocking on the door, and there is seemingly no one inside, but you see perhaps what seems to be some white dust on the table. Knocking again. The dust does not respond. You all manage to crawl over the ladder into this military base? Question mark. So, I am going to metagame for a moment, describe what is happening. And then we're going to do an epic fight scene, and that's what I expect to be near the end of this game here.
Excellent.
So here's what's happening, is that this is a ripoff of a very popular book series, to a degree, where, golly gee, it seems like in, what makes sense, the warehouse, we'll say the warehouse is a bunker. This one to the right. It has many layers down. You have to take many stairs down. And you could smell cocaine coming out of that building. It hasn't been there for a long time. It's got a big old door. Big old solid door. And nearby, there are many bigums. There's a couple guards patrolling the area. And listen, you gotta take out those guards, or you gotta sneak over and get that cocaine. But that door is heavy, it's locked. So we gotta steal the key from one of those guys, or you gotta break it down with your animal powers. I'm not sure how. We'll talk it out. But somebody gotta break into a military vault.
And moose can
hang
break door.
You can certainly try. You folks are all over the fence. Even the moose can walk over the ladder. I'm just saying, there's some guards around.
Where key? Where key? Where key? Where key?
Hey, who's to say that it's a key? As a member of the Goose Council, we've done some military installation security validation. Are we talking about cipher locks? Are we talking about keys? Are we talking about electromagnetic locks?
How many
Moose
layers
doesn't
of a-
trust
Ooh,
Goose.
optical. I can peck the eye out.
So
Perhaps we could try to negotiate.
Moose wants to push down door.
I just want to call out
I
that
love it.
Axel, I hate you because you know this is a special topic in love of mine. So overly simplifying this cringes me to my core. What were you trying to do?
I was trying to do life in the fast lane, where I charge faster and faster at them.
You charge faster and faster at the one to the left. And what ends up happening is that your coked out brain manages to kind of bump his arm, and he fires at your friend Tired Moose, shooting him.
Oh, jeez.
You moved Axel. I am Tired Moose.
I knew that. You are Tired Moose?
Yep.
So you push him, and it fires at Axel. Axel, I am so sorry.
Wait. Can I use my life in the fast lane to try and save Axel?
You certainly can, but I'm not sure how much you can do. Are you able to roll?
No.
That'll do. That'll do. A 3 will do it. You managed to, Axel, I am so sorry, one of your 3 geese take an injury in the wing.
Dig it.
But it sounds like Axel and Peter, you might be a little bit upset about this action.
I tried to save you.
What the fuck? As I see my what do we call him? Fellow council member take a hit to the wing. I cast my Nyx Phantom Neon Nunchuck of Fury.
Oh my god, that's fine. Yep, that'll do it. 1, 2 are taken care of, but between teamwork is the dream work. I think there's a couple folks who are noticeably pondering their actions to include a DCL.
Jesus Christ. Stop! You're gonna make me, need to go play that game. Stop.
We can play
Sorry,
it.
I didn't know it was that long.
Stop! It's setting me off.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off.
You can't just... What's the dog thing?
Was that
Pavlov?
Veer?
It was, Black
Odd
Ops.
zombies.
Black Ops Zombies.
Oh, okay.
Insta
sounded like-
kill.
Well, I'm not
Sound
sure
like
how you
Veep.
managed to die.
It's not like Vygar from League of Legends.
Double points. I can't make this out.
You're fine.
I'm
So I just want-
definitely
I'll make sure everyone-
attacking the thing in front of me with Kicks of Fury.
Do it. Albert is 100%. Andy is working to bust down the door. Dusty, I'm assuming that you are supervising the door breaking downing. And
That's
okay, maybe
well.
occasionally.
So yes, Ben, I actually have a power that I can use, the Call of the Rocks, and I'm going to roll a bunch of bowling ball-sized boulders at the door that the owlbear is kindly trying to break down. But before I do, I would say that I suggest you clear the door. I'm going to break it. Would you like me to roll?
Absolutely.
All right.
You have to be a 3.
And by this point,
Hey.
like I said, the owlbear has noticed the door isn't breaking. He's adjusting his hat and preparing for negotiations.
Okay.
We should
okay.
let this guy negotiate at least once. He's been trying this whole time.
I'll say these meteors, that's one action that. This is a big ass steel door from World War II. Definitely
Oh.
dense, definitely damaged.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. I was just saying, oh, I see.
It's gonna take one more kind of attack like that to break it down all the way. It's a big ass door, and we're also preparing for negotiations. Yes, you did amazing. 10 out of 10. DCO and Zombie are you folks? And Pewter, I see you 3 are still pondering your action with that last guy there. There's
I'm
one guy on
trying
the field.
to do the Kicks of Fury. I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12.
I did.
Absolutely. Your massages of death do
Yes.
wonders to loosen him up.
Yes.
Absolutely. I didn't know that. Listen. I was kind of making fun earlier. I didn't realize that kangaroos were so strong until you gave him a massage.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like a full body massage. Oh yeah, oh that really. He's able to punch you in the arm, and Zombie, you feel it. I'm not saying you're hurt, but you're like, oh, this motherfucker just touched me in a way that I don't like that. Pewter and DCL.
Sorry.
How are you going to do anything to defend Karen? To help them?
Of course. We love Karen.
What are you going to do?
Karen. We love Karen. Do we?
10 out of 10. Absolutely. Just because Ben's making fun doesn't mean we don't love Karen.
Oh my god.
Karen is a wonderful name.
I've made.
Well, then naturally
I
curious me, I got to go investigate a little closer. I'm gonna just go. And the hyped up cocaine brain that I've got going on, I got to at least just run right up in between and just sniff around and see what's going on.
Around his crotch? Yeah, it smells like a crotch.
Well,
Are
that
you
was
sniffing
fun.
around?
I wasn't going there.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. We'll back up a little bit. Back up
Let's
to
go there.
What? Let's go there.
Let's do
Scratch
it.
its nuts off.
Yeah, I
Hey, you
This
found the
got weird.
nuts.
found the nuts. Oh,
Fucking
okay.
nuts.
Story arc. I love this. Let's do it.
Okay, you're gonna roast some nuts. Could you roll me a scratch check?
Oh no.
Just make me that roll, the number 3 in the bottom. Yes,
Okay.
that beats your 3 limit. You scratch its nuts off. DCL, are you doing anything to help?
I'll bite its ankles.
fuck me. There, go make number 3 roll. That's the 2d6. Yep, ankles, nuts, and a massage. This entity is very conflicted and dying very confused. The guards are gone. Now, the guards might be tasty. They did eat some cocaine, so they might be tasty to you. And we will ignore that for a moment. But folks, like, listen up. Zombie is definitely eating one of those entities. We know that. Same with DCL. DCL is a little busy. The other folks, now, what are you... DCL can do this. How are you gonna help Albert von Waffles and the Snake of Fire break down this door?
Can I try picking it?
Sure, with what?
My cane.
With
You're gonna say your
cane.
fupa?
I thought it was
Fupa
coming
in
for
my
sure.
Drink.
Okay, you absolutely go ahead and try to pick it with a 5 and a 6. You managed to not succeed. You managed to
Really?
stuff with the 5 and a 6. That's a failure.
Yeah.
Right? Let me record your character. Because you're at a 4. Yep, 5 and 6 are a failure. You managed to stuff a couple wood chips in there. But nope, that lock's pretty jammed.
She screeches.
Wait,
Ah!
aren't
Was
wood
my
chips
fault.
combustible?
What?
Aren't wood chips combustible? Does somebody have fire to try and burn this part to
Burn
open
it.
the lock?
Usako?
Fire! In the hole!
Ignis!
All of the holes!
Ade!
All of them! Ah!
So, like,
good,
is, how are you doing this? Is it like 5 owlies just popping up and being like,
It literally says that you
Oh, you're fine.
raise an eyebrow. One eyebrow.
What? Sorry, just one eyebrow. I'm so sorry. I assumed multiple owlies would be
And
involved.
anything you glance at that's reasonably flammable will
Wood chips
catch
are
fire.
flammable. That would catch fire. Are you picturing an explosion here, or just a little quiet boom?
Can I use my cunning to look for something combustible that could be like pushed into it?
Yeah. One or two of them had some bullets on them. We'll just say like you could just stick them right on the fucking door somehow with some glue, and you just put some bullets on the lock.
Yeah, I just
Or some
put
TNT.
some bird shit on the bullets and the door and stick it right on there. You can't ever get that shit off, literally.
Number steps to the side.
You know, honestly, like this, Usako, this also irritates me because like the D&D spells, like traditionally, the material components are all based on like IRL, like bat shit and some other things.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, make actual explosives.
This is owl shit, though. Yeah, and so we're gonna use the owl shit as glue to stick it on there, and then back the fuck up and cast fireball.
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 Shots.
I need a roll for that, for blowing that fireball off, for that
We'll
door
do that.
off the wall.
I'll do that for you.
Because you're probably going to succeed, but I want to know how.
That's a toe, baby.
I need you to fail more. All of you to fail more. So that door busts off, and there's 3 guards in this room, and one of them gets splashed by that fireball. Gone. 2 guards are approaching, being like, "What the fuck's going on?" With both of them having AK-47s. They have some big-ass guns, and they're firing as you folks scatter around the corner. Try to think about how you're going to approach these 2 dumbasses with automatic rifles. This is a dangerous situation. But I'll tell you, folks.
No. Finish explaining. Sorry.
I'll tell you, like, with that door open, just that little whiff, you know, there's a lot of cocaine around this corner.
Panda wants nuts. Let's go.
I'd like to do my Nyx Phantom Fury roll to cast Conjuring Glowing Neon Nunchucks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do it.
Lightning fast and exaggerated martial arts moves to batter and stun your enemies with a flashy combat style.
Yeah. One small
10
stipulation.
out of 10.
Yeah.
I must do some rave music in the background.
Alright.
Play
we
some
do some rave
Sandstorm.
music, Ben?
Darude, let's go.
Do we all do it all together?
Skrillex, yes.
As a group, boots and cats and 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 boots and cats. Yes! Yes!
Oh, there we go.
Yes!
Yeah.
This
Ben's
is what
got
I
it.
was born
Hell
to
yeah.
do. Slash! Ban!
The
Bandicoot!
system is down. The
You
system
have
is
never
down.
seen a creature as superior as I. Nunchucks. Are they from the gods or are they art? You'll never know. And yet they're both. Yes.
You
Hiya.
had nuts chucks the whole time?
They're from my spirit animal. Chuck Norris.
Oh,
Nice.
get it, girl.
Yes. Wickety wickety whack. Yeah. She's just doing a bunch of nunchuck moves this entire time. She's putting on a show in front of these humans.
The cocaina has let me down.
What?
So, Pewter,
Kahina.
I'm going to say that you're injured here, and that you may be near to death's door taking a shot from this AK-47. Now, maybe cocaine will save you, but I'll say that you can't run and swipe as fast as you used to.
I feel targeted.
So, Tired Goose has an ability, so much speed, because he's lived life in the fast
That's a
lane the whole
pun.
time, and he is a speed demon. He wants
That's
to
3
try
puns.
and save the trash panda from the repercussions of everyone's actions.
Okay. Make your
Sprints.
speed.
Sprints to get in the way.
So
You want to get in the way of that bullet and speed in front of
No
that bullet?
way.
No way, I love you, man.
Moose.
Moose,
Ooh.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna need a roll. I'm gonna need you to roll for that to see if you get.
Oh, no.
Absolutely, I'll succeed. Listen, you've probably taken 1 or 2 bullets or arrows in your time, and this is one familiar whoop and sting that you're used to feeling as you naturally let your leg kind of fall down and collapse. As you brace for the impact of falling down, you aren't dead, but you're used to this type of injury, I'll say. So you're still you're just taking a knee. You are metaphorically taking a knee.
Tired Moose is a
Moose
veteran.
takes a breath. Just
Curious investigation.
down on one knee.
So, folks, listen, as you folks approach this warehouse, here's what kind of happens next. Is you enter this warehouse, and there's a set of spiral stairs going down. You move it down the stairs, and it probably takes you about a solid 2 to 3 to 5 minutes to go down. You go down 1 level, you sniff. You don't smell it. 2 levels, you sniff a bit. And we'll say, I'm just going to pick up random. Axel and Hootie, you two go over and depart the stairs. The rest continue going down. What you notice is you go through a maze, and you go left, right. You pick a way, whether it's left, right, forwards. You go through a few rooms, and you manage to go into a supply room. The rest of you go down. You smell it stronger. You just go down, and you see a steel door at the bottom level. And you push it open, and you find multiple storerooms. You turn left, right, you split it out a little bit, perhaps. Maybe you're all together. I don't know. But as you folks manage to each go through these areas, you find that each have boxes and crates. they smell strong. And whether your claws, with your hooves, with your sticky tail, and your serve authority to tell others to do your bidding, you open the crates, and you find little bags. Sorry, not little, I mean like 1 pound bags of cocaine in this military base.
Now we know Ben's standard for relative size of
1
cocaine.
pound bags? That's moose sized.
Bless.
So
Let's go.
So I'm totally ripping this off of Reacher. There's a Reacher book where you go into, there's a World War II bunker full of heroin, and there's tons of it, and that's what I poached. I was like, you find a fuck ton of cocaine between all of these rooms that's been abandoned for 40 years. And the reason why there's so few guards is because some local drug dealers figured it out and were like, we can make a fuck ton of money off what the government forgot about.
Grandma
Hell
Tammy
yeah.
is cackling with joy and pleased.
Y'all are set for the rest of your lives, as large as your heart can take.
Very short lives.
Won't be very long.
Very short
Yeah.
lives.
Albert has had a very long day of trying to negotiate, and out of frustration, immediately shoves his face into the coke crate and probably overdoses. His heart grows several sizes and it explodes.
Just like the Grinch.
Just like...
He died doing what he loved.
You all live happily ever after.
Shortly.
I'm gonna shove some cocaine in my cloaca.
Yay! Drink for that
Oh my
shit.
God.
Moose,
No, absolutely
Moose recognizes
not.
that he's the
Are
biggest
you
creature
fucking
here.
kidding me?
Moose figures out how to find the restraint within himself to wait until
You're
Cut off.
cutting out.
What a legend.
All right, everybody.
Also, burn notice.
Did you have a great time?
I had a fantastic time, and thank you as always to Ben
Amazing.
for hosting and the amazing DMing.
Yeah, thank you, Ben.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you,
Did I-
Ben.
Ben.
You folks had
Thanks.
fun?
thanks
Yes.
for putting up with my basketball shenanigans.
That's my greatest fear is that you folks would not have had a good time, and I hope you
Of
folks
course
did.
we had a
How
great
could
time.
that
Oh my God.
possibly happen?
We need to say goodbye to the stream. So thank you so much for watching. If you're on YouTube, I have no idea when I'll be back. And if you're on Twitch, I have no idea when I'll be back. Everybody say bye.
Perfect. Bye.
Don't forget to like and
Bye.
subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.